You think the hardest part is deciding to leave, but sometimes the hardest part is realizing you can't. Not yet. I'm in a relationship that I want to leave, but I can't. Not yet. This relationship has been lasting for 11 years. We have an apartment, we have a car, we have 3 beautiful kids, but mental health has taken a toll for both of us. I think we've both always had dark places inside us, and I don't know, maybe we were drawn to each other because we both had these dark places and we were looking for someone who would get that and who would be, open to discussing that and talking about that. But it's just not serving us anymore. And it's one thing if a relationship is not working anymore, especially if you have kids, because you have to take their mental health into account too and decide what's better for them. Stay together just so they have 2 parents in the same household living life and doing parenting together, or if it's better for them if the parents are separate. However, the worst part for me right now, that I have to make it look stable on the outside. And the outside is not even outside this room or outside this house. I mean, it is. When we leave the house, we look like the happy couple with the 3 crazy kids, and how we manage everything and how we stay together, especially when we fight for our disabled daughter, and how well we organize our life and all of that. And we go on vacations, and well, how can you go on vacation when you don't have money? But little 2-3 day trips to the countryside, 2-3 hour drive from here, just to give the kids a different setting and a couple different things to do. But when I say I need to make it stable, I need to make it look stable for the time being. I mean, I have to make it look stable for the man I'm in a relationship with. He's at the other end of the apartment right now watching TV. And honestly, I have an idea, but I don't want to imagine what happens when he finds out what I'm doing here, that I'm telling you this story, that I'm sharing this with the world. He will be mad at me for not sharing it with him first. He will not understand it because I tried to talk about it with him so often, and he's just not open to receiving this information that this relationship is going downhill and why it's going downhill. And that, for me, inside my chest and my gut, it doesn't exist anymore, that I'm faking it. I'm faking the relationship. Why? If it's so bad, why don't I just run? Take my kids and run. Like I said, not even the man himself would understand it, let alone anybody else. There is less than a handful of people I could run to, and there is maybe one person who would understand it, but she's a mom with her own family too. I cannot just show up on her doorstep and demand to sleep on her couch, especially not with 3 kids, including 1 disabled kid that needs loads of special equipment and special setups and things like that, and has a lot of things that are just working differently and that require a different approach from everybody who is involved with her. And so I have to build my own place that I can run to. What do you need to build a place? You need money. And I don't have that money right now. Why do I not have it? Because of the kids. Because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Because I'm the default parent. And because I happily accepted this change to my life. Because I thought everything was stable and everything would work out and I would go back to work and things would be great. And especially in the past year or so, it's gotten a lot worse. It's got to do with the big economic picture. It's got to do with the inflation, with the fact that even putting food on the table is getting more and more expensive almost every month in the area that we're living in now. It's got to do with me doing this, trying to make money online, because I tried so many things to make money ever since I was on maternity leave with my firstborn, and I have an idea of what I want. I actually have a very clear idea, maybe too clear. I tried different things in that area, which is writing, which is why I always link to my book in the description box. I actually have a lot more available than this one book, but this one book is the exit that I'm building for myself. It's not paying off yet, in the sense that I'm not making the money that I need to build my exit place to run to with my kids, but it's my exit in the way that it allows me to be here today and tell this story physically and mentally, because I've been in such a bad place mentally that I literally could not get my mouth open, not even in writing, which is my thing. I put everything into my writing in some way or other. And I'm sharing this with you now because I know that there are so many of you who are going through this too, and who do not dare to open their mouth, or who cannot open their mouth because they are so taken physically and mentally that it's just not possible for them to do anything else. But this is the big lie. The lie is that people stay because they're weak. The truth is they're staying because they're calculating the fallout, and it's not just their own life on the line. So many of us who are going through this right now have kids. So to wrap up, if you are living this calculation, if you've got the map in your head but nowhere to run yet, you're not alone. We're in this together. I'm showing you how I climb. I'm showing it in the messy middle, in real life, not just the cleaned up ending. I hope to show that to you sometime soon. But right now it's happening in real time. So stick around and we'll find a way to climb together.